B-E-E. You can save the bees. By planting a wildflower, you can save the bees. Go. B-E-E. Can you sing it with me? You can save a bee by planting a seed. Go. On this journey, find the secret butterfly. There it is. Solve riddles, learn how to plant a wildflower, sing songs, and learn some new dance moves. Save the bees, the tale of Princess Ellie and the Feathered Prince. Princess Ellie went on a journey for new lands, new sights, and new seas. She found the curious combdom of hard-working honeybees. The land was called the combdom of Queen Wildflower after their bee queen. Queen Wildflower collected wildflower seeds and gave one to every baby. Yay! Every bee had a job that they did daily. Queen Wildflower gave birth to all of the babies. The drones were the dads who ate every hour. The workers built the honeycomb and collected the nectar from the flowers. But this one looks different. What is your name? Wait! Who is that bee? Who is the other bee? Queen Wildflower had a son who they called the Feathered Prince. It was clear that he was very different. He had the wings of a bird instead of the wings of a bee. Because he was different, he was not given a job and food was not cheap. He often got made fun of and called silly names. They would tell him that he looked like a bird or an airplane. In this curious place, the bees never slept because there was sunshine 24 hours a day. The bees were proud to work, but they never got to play. The bees were often sad because they could no longer fly. They had to climb each flower one at a time. The bees were too weak to fly because they did not have enough food. They could not pollinate enough flowers, and now the flowers were dwindling too. Flight school was closed, never to open again, unless Princess Ellie came up with a good plan. Next. Who needs a job in the hive? Next. Here you go. Here's your paperwork. Next. Who needs a job in the hive? And who are you? Oh no, we don't have a job for bees with feathers. You look like a bird. Look at him. He looks like a bird.
Oh, look at this guy. He looks like an airplane.
What did we learn? What is the name of that bee? Hi. Hi. The Feathered Prince. Great job. He is a special kind of drone bee. Regular drone bees have wings made out of membranes. But in this story, the Feathered Prince has wings made out of feathers. This is why he was made fun of. Has anyone ever made fun of you? Did they call you a silly name? How did that make you feel? It made me feel sad. What can you do when someone makes fun of you and calls you a silly name? Here is one way. If the situation is not physical and they are using only words, then try this. Take a snack to give to them. Ask them to sit with you, and without yelling, tell them to stop calling you bad names. Then ask them to be your friend. come over here and sit with me. I have a snack for you. I want to tell you something. You need to stop calling me bad names. That makes me sad and is not fun at all. Don't call me bad names anymore. Instead, let's be friends. If it doesn't work the first time, take someone with you. Sit them down again and say it again calmly. Tell them to stop bullying you. Then ask them to be your friend. Here's another way. If the situation is physical and they are hitting, kicking, or throwing things at you, tell an adult, but always use the rule of 3. Tell 3 adults, as the first might not know what to do or might not be listening. Mommy, the kids are bullying
Which
me.
hospital? I'm heading to the hospital now. Hello? Yes. Call the insurance company.
Mommy?
Hello? Yes. Put the leg cast on.
Oh.
Hello? This is an emergency. Send 3 teams over.
Tell your teacher, tell your parent, and tell another adult at your school. Keep telling them until the problem is fixed and you are safe. It can take time, so keep telling the 3 adults how everything is going.
Mommy? Give me a hug. How can Mommy help?
Thanks, Mommy. Princess Ellie offered to find a solution and to do her very best. Queen Wildflower was overjoyed and sent Princess Ellie and the feathered prince out on a quest. They packed up a bag and began walking on the road. A curious thing happened when the feathered prince stood on a stone. The shadow from his wings covered the entire combdom, and for a split second it looked like everyone rose. All of the bees began flying with their own 4 wings, but it happened so fast they thought it was a daydream.
What is a shadow?
Only if there is light can there be a shadow. With no light, there is no shadow. A shadow is like an outline produced by a body that comes between light and a surface like the ground. So is this shadow going to keep following me around? Yes, especially when the sun is out. Royal Kids Comedy with Princess Ellie. Are you ready for a joke? What do you call a bee that doesn't like going to the beach? Crab bee. Crabby sounds like crab bee because he's a bee. Thanks for watching Royal Kids Comedy. Secret butterfly. Find the secret butterfly. Shh, it's a secret. Do you see the secret butterfly? Where is it? Is it under this? No. Is it behind the plants? No. Oh, there it is. Great job. We found the secret butterfly. We found the secret butterfly. We found it together. Yeah! Secret butterfly. Princess Ellie and the feathered prince came to the land of a farmer of flowers. He grew flowers so majestic and tall that they looked like towers. The prince worried that he could not show his combdom how to get there and back. The way was too far, and they would not all last. The farmer told him that there was no need to travel so far. All they needed to do was plant a seed right where they were. He would teach them how to plant a wildflower seed. If they solved 3 riddles, they could find the supplies that they would need. Riddle 1. What has fingers but no toes? What loves to get dirty and no one would oppose? Is it a sheepdog, a rake, or a rooster? Sheepdog, rake, rooster. The answer is a rake. Use a rake to break up the soil so that the seed can penetrate. Grab the seeds and spread them all around. Then with your feet, stomp the seeds into the ground. Riddle 2. What is solid on the outside, liquid on the inside, and does not go to work when it rains? Is it a whale, a ball, or a watering can? Whale, ball, watering can. The answer is a watering can. High five if that was your choice. Water your seed when the soil is dry to keep it moist. Riddle 3. What do seeds need to germinate that only the feathered prince's wings can create? Is it a nest, a shadow, or wind? Nest, shadow, wind. The answer is a shadow. Princess Ellie solved the riddle. A bee has transparent wings that you can see through. The feathered prince has feathers that create a shadow. Seeds need darkness in order to germinate into a flower. That was why when the feathered prince left over the rock, the bees could fly after resting for 30 seconds on the clock. All they needed was a good night's rest. His wings will save the combdom. Let's put them to the test. In order to remember how to plant the seeds, Princess Ellie made up a song and dance to share with the honeybees. Everybody rake the ground. Hands in the air, spread the seeds around. Stomp the ground. Pour the water all around.
Hi, I'm DJ Princess Ellie, and today we're gonna plant a wildflower. We're gonna use a bee-friendly mix. First, we're gonna rake the ground. So, grab your rake and rake the ground. Next, you're gonna spread the seeds all around. Here are some seeds. We're gonna spread them all around. And stomp the ground. Here we go. Now the seeds are in the soil, but not too deep. Next, water your seeds when the soil is dry to keep it moist. Here we go. And that's how you plant a wildflower. Remember, you can save the bees, save our crops, and save lives. I'm DJ Princess Ellie. Bye!
The feathered prince created a shadow later that day. The bees fell asleep for the first time in decades. When they woke up, they began to fly. All they needed was a little sleep for their eyes. The seeds sprouted into seedlings. What a sight to see! the combdom would be saved with enough food to eat. Everybody was happy except the feathered prince. He had a job, but he could not fly, not even a little bit. Princess Ellie took the feathered prince to flight school. She made him write on the board in the room. He wrote, "I can spread my wings and fly." With every sentence that he wrote, he let out a sigh. The feathered prince finally began to believe that he too could use his feathered wings. He walked outside and spread his wings. Curiously, he could fly. He even began to sing. Just then, the feathered prince realized that even though he had feathered wings, that did not mean he could not fly. Sing and dance along with us. You are listening to Spread Your Wings and Fly by Princess Ellie.
너는 할 수 있어. 높이 날아봐. 날개 가진 왕자. 가자. 프린세스 엘리. 화이팅. 사랑해요.
Spread your wings and fly. Together we will win the fight.
이길 수가 없는 전투에 갇혔어. 그림자 밑에 서봐. 날개들이 보호해. 그래 이건 너의 전투. 믿으면 이길 수 있어. 날개 그림자 믿어봐. 끝까지 열심히 해. Everybody touch the ground. Hand in air, wave them wrong. Boom 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 stomp the ground. Breathe fire, save the dawn.
Spread your wings and fly. Together we will win the fight.
Jump inside.
Salta adentro, mares a cielo,
Side to side.
de lado a lado,
Together fly.
vuela conmigo.
Jump inside.
Salta adentro, mares a cielo,
Side to side.
de lado a lado,
Together fly.
vuela conmigo.
Everybody touch the ground. Hand in air, wave them wrong. Boom 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 stomp the ground. Breathe fire, save the dawn. Everybody touch the ground. Hand in air, wave them wrong. Boom 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 stomp the ground. Breathe fire, make the sound.
Spread your wings and fly. Together we will win the fight.
Thanks for watching Save the Bees, the tale of Princess Ellie and the Feathered Prince.